Hello again YouTube and welcome back to Just Get a Tesla, and today I've had some terrifying safety news about my Tesla Model Y. It's been recalled. See, I knew it was too good to be true. I'm driving around in the safest car ever built, and that is official. When it was tested, the safest car ever built. And yet here I am with a panic safety recall that the authorities are forcing Tesla not only to do, but then to send out a, quite frankly, worrying email telling us all about this terrible issue that they've got to sort out about my car. Because, I mean, bad things might happen, you know. We already know it's an EV, which means that it's going to set on fire and kill me. In fact, mine's already done that twice now, but I'm still going somehow. That it's definitely going to run out of power and leave me stranded at the side of the road. Obviously, that happened multiple times when I was doing the North Coast 500, as you, oh no, that's right, didn't happen. And now, of course, it's got all of these terrifying safety features on it, like autopilot, which is definitely going to crash and kill me and again set me on fire. So let's talk about the specifics of safety recalls. This is when a manufacturer realizes they've got something a little bit wrong and they have to send out a recall to everybody. And this is, hello dear owner, thank you for purchasing our product. We've screwed something up, so what we would like you to do is to please bring it into our dealership at your expense in your time, and then we will fix our screw up. And okay, so we're paying to fix it, but you're paying because you're taking time off work. You're having to take time out of your day and basically come and help us not kill you. That is how safety recalls work. And over the years, there's been all kinds of safety defects on cars. And I mean real, genuine safety defects. It's been a problem. People have been designing cars that have been a bit of a mess. And Tesla, apparently, are in exactly the same boat. We have seen stories in the media talking about Tesla's safety recalls. 700,000 Teslas recalled, okay? 700,000 because of a safety defect over the tire pressure system. 2 million Teslas with an emergency safety recall because of autopilot. See, I always told you that it was dangerous and all the rest of it. And now it has finally happened to me. My Tesla is unsafe. My Tesla is dangerous, and Tesla have been forced by the authorities to fix the problem and to send an email to me so that they can come and fix my problem. And I just thought we should share in that experience together. So let's understand what it is that has happened to my car, why it's broken and dangerous and is definitely going to kill me again, and what exactly Tesla are being forced to do about it. Hi Ian, we are writing to inform you that Tesla have issued a recall on Model Y vehicles produced in 2025, like this one, running software versions up to 2025.25.6. Our records show that you are the owner of a vehicle affected by this action. Reason for the recall: in software versions before 2025.26.6, a key safety feature for the right-hand front window was not activated on right-hand drive 2025 Model Y vehicles due to an internal error. See, they got it wrong. This affected the Windows anti-pinch system, causing closure forces to exceed 100 N. I'm not quite sure what the N is, but okay. And resulting in non-compliance with UNECE 21 auto-reversing safety standards. Without proper force limits, there is an increased risk of injury if a finger or limb gets caught during window closure. This sounds pretty bad. Basically, Tesla have designed a window that's going to chop my arm off. That's what it's saying here, right? A risk of injury if a limb, like my arm, gets caught during window closure. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have my limbs shoved through the window all the time when I'm closing it. So this is really, really, really important. So we now get to the nuts and bolts of it. Tesla have designed an unsafe, dangerous nightmare of a product. They have been forced into it by the regulators, right? UNECE, you are not compliant, and they're having to drag me back in my time, at my expense, like all of the other legacy car manufacturers, to go and fix this issue. So the next part of the email, what Tesla will do. At no cost to customers, it's always no cost, but there is of course a cost. Affected vehicles will begin receiving an over-the-air software update remedy, 2025.26.6, on the 4th of August 2025. Well, at the time of recording, this is the 25th of September 2025. So, I've received an email today at 10 o'clock marked important, telling me about the dangerous killer windows on my Tesla Model Y, a recall of my vehicle that Tesla had been forced to do to stop the window from chopping my limbs off. And it says, you're going to receive an over-the-air software update remedy. What you should do. No further action is necessary from owners whose vehicles are equipped with the required software release 2025.26.6 and above. You can confirm your vehicle's software version by tapping Controls, Software on your touchscreen, and it will then show me what I am. I think we need to do this. Are we at risk of having my arm chopped off by my killer Tesla? Okay, so we're going to very carefully go into the software menu over here. Okay, and we're going to go and have a look here, and it's going to tell me what software version I am on. I'm on 2025.32.6, but didn't it say that the software version that was a problem was 2025.25? Right, so let me get this straight. Okay, I keep reading in the media about how dangerous Tesla vehicles are, because obviously sat here in the safest vehicle ever tested, clearly there is a problem, and the media likes to make enormous amounts of fuss about recalls, mainly Tesla recalls. But then I finally had a recall email. It's important. The window is defective. It might chop my arm off. And yet when I read the email and I go and check, it turns out that not only have Tesla already fixed this, but they've already gone on to multiple different versions of the software since. So there's only one way to find out. I'm going to stick my limb out the window, see if it chops it off. Still here. Right, my arm's really sore now. Not, because there's nothing wrong with the window. Ooh, what a load of fuss about nothing. But I really do have to laugh about A, the regulators when it comes to vehicles which have got over-the-air software updates, and B, the media, okay? Because somewhere along the line, in some bureaucrat's office, they have decided that this isn't a software over-the-air update, this is a recall. And how we're going to deliver that recall is by an over-the-air software update. Well, I don't know about your car if you're not driving a Tesla, but my car receives software updates on a very regular basis. So at some point in the last 6 weeks or so, I have had a software update to fix the killer window, which I'm sure wasn't a killer anyway, and I didn't even know about it. It has just happened automatically, because that's how Tesla do things. They fire software updates out all the time. Who is the idiot then out there in automotive regulatory land who has to put the word recall on it? Because it's not a recall, is it? It's just software. It's exactly the kind of software that we're getting every week practically. So I honestly can't figure out why they have to then be forced to send out this important email telling us about this dangerous, deadly killer flaw in their vehicle, which they'd already fixed before anybody knew anything about it. There is something deeply funny and actually quite tragic about the way that we have still got an automotive industry filled mostly with legacy manufacturers where, when there is a recall, you absolutely do have to traipse down to their dealership at your own cost, in your own time, for them to fix the thing, often by having to plug a laptop in. I've had this repeatedly in the past with other cars being dragged along. There's been a recall, there's a problem with the brakes, there's a problem with this sensor, there's a problem with whatever on earth it is. And most of the time, if it isn't hardware, it's something that they can fix in software. But of course, no over-the-air updates. They have to plug the laptop in, and sometimes that can be a faff. Okay, I've had software updates on cars previously where they plug the laptop in and it doesn't take it, and then they send you away again. It's your time at your expense. Please come back another day, sir, and we'll try and fix it then. None of those issues with Tesla, but the industry still treats it as if it's, I don't know, Volvo or Mercedes or one of those other legacy companies. And it's all very, very silly. So I just thought I'd have a little bit of fun. Let's talk about the deadly killer car, right? My Tesla deadly important safety recall, which had already happened while I slept. And on that crazy note, we're going to leave it there. Tell me your experience of Tesla recalls or other vehicle recalls. What's the absolute most inconvenient hell that you've gone through with a legacy manufacturer who, unlike Tesla, can't fix the thing while you sleep? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you back here very soon on Just Get a Tesla.